Welcome to PITTI Uomo 108 in Florence, Italy. In the next 4 days, we will be attending the biggest men's fashion fair in the world. We will show you guys some great interviews with people, show you around the fair, talk to some interesting people, go to events. This will be a fun time. For us, it feels like we are krill in the big ocean of menswear, where a whale is coming by, which is PITTI Uomo, swallowing us and spitting us out on Friday, and we will not know where our heads are at. This will be an interesting time. Looking forward to taking you with us. I hope you guys enjoy. Before showing you around the fair, let's first of all talk about my outfit. This is a perfect summer suit. The problem is we're not really having summer right now, but that's something we cannot control. But what we can control is how we look. Let's start with the shoes. The shoes are by Merquist. Those are horsebit loafers. I absolutely love them. I think this is an absolute underrated shoe, perfect for men. It's a great mix of a nice shoe with a bit of accessory. The suit is a sand-colored summer suit by a German brand called Mai und Edlich, beautiful heritage brand. And I'm pairing this together with a linen shirt, white, very breathable, like a natural AC kind of. Pocket square also, Mai und Edlich. The sunglasses are TBD Eyewear, one of my favorite brands in terms of eyewear. Watch, Omega Speedmaster Triple Date, also one of my favorites. I hope you guys like the outfit. That's it for now. Hopefully the weather clears up a bit. Now let's go talk to some people. You know, one of the things I find extremely important is accessory. Just accessorize your outfit and you will look much better. Your outfit has much more depth. And here's one of those examples, and that is by Remco. Remco, first of all, you deserve an umbrella.
Thank you.
Can you be kind enough to tell us something about your outfit?
Yeah, of course.
Start with the shoes and work your way up.
Yeah, perfect. Today we're wearing Merquist shoes. It's the new last of them, and they walk like slippers. It's amazing.
Nice.
They fit very well. The suit is from October editions. Linen, and it's very nice. Simple white shirt, and of course accessorize myself. Small scarf. I think it's Zara.
Yeah.
It's very simple but bold in color, so a little pop. And a bag. It's time resistant to throw the camera stuff in.
It's called time resistant.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And the sunglasses?
LGR.
LGR.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a brand based out of Milano. I'm not sure. Oh, I love them.
Beautiful. You know, that's what it's like. You have some nice sunglasses on. You got a silk scarf. You also got some necklaces, right? And
yeah, they got
bracelet necklaces. Yeah.
Buy one oak necklace as well, but it's hidden. It's silver and gold, and a small Omega watch.
Oh, nice. It would still be a cool outfit even without the accessories, but like I said, the accessories just add some more character to it. That's how I know you. You're always nice. You're always a bit extroverted in a good way, of course. And then just show that with some accessories like this, with the bold sunglasses. That's cool. Very nice look, guys. This is how you do it. Hope you guys like the outfit. You know, Australia lately is very known for their MMA scene. Alexander the Great Volkanovski, we got Jack Della Maddalena, both UFC champions. Those guys throw punches at you, but there is one more person that throws something completely different at you, and that is Shaunbirleystyle. What he throws at you is ties and suits, my friend.
Bit of style from down under.
Exactly, from down under. Who are you? What do you do? Tell me something about you.
Okay, who am I? I'm Shaun. I work in social media as well, so a lot of travel content, a lot of style content as well. I also work in fashion logistics. I've got a shipping company in Australia that focuses on the logistics of fashion as well.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I got into the fashion stuff.
Okay.
And then now, just filling my essentially cup up here with inspiration, because Pitti for me is like one of the best places to come and sort of get that inspiration for all my next looks and next season.
That's a nice way to put it. First your cup. That's cool.
Yeah.
Tell me something about your outfit, if you don't mind.
Sure, no, absolutely. Yeah, actually, this is an Australian brand called Aquila. They make some amazing stuff. All their stuff is manufactured actually here in Italy as well. So suit is actually a custom-made design that I did with a Brisbane label as well. So they gave me the freedom to create how I wanted. So I went with a double-breasted jacket with short lapel. It's a linen silk wool blend as well for summer. So it looks like it's heavy, but it's quite a light fabric as well.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And then we've gone with the notch lapels, pants, pleats, and cuffed as always. So yeah.
This is the only place where you can touch another man without it being
without being weird.
Like,
no, it's mandatory. It's like, holy shit, you look amazing, dude.
Nice. But crazy, everything's from Australia basically.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they're into menswear that much. Is that so, or what's the scene doing over there?
You know what? It's dependent on every scene. Like every city. Like, you got Melbourne. It's cool. They've got amazing style.
Okay.
Sydney's very much like, I'd say, like Los Angeles. There's a lot of like movie stars and real estate agents, and they've got their own particular style. Where I live in Brisbane, the weather's similar to probably like California and Miami. So wearing loose linen and relaxed fit stuff is probably the way to go. So each city's a little bit different. But I still think Australia is a couple of years behind when it comes to Europe and even some parts of the US. But we're catching up, and I think it's up to a couple of Australian influencers here to sort of like showcase what men can do and do well as well.
Okay, nice. What's the general style in Australia?
It's so relaxed, mate. Yeah. I mean, you have a look at the Australian personality, right? It's a very like relaxed. You know, no one's bothered by anything. No one's bothered. Everyone is. We've got a saying in Australia called "She'll be right," which is like, "Hey, mate, we're late to this party. Don't worry, she'll be right. We'll get there eventually." So their attitude of clothing is the exact same way as their attitude for life. It's very relaxed and So. Not that fashion forward, but it's definitely there. It's coming through, and you can see that through if you go to Sydney now and Melbourne now, you'll see it.
Okay, so and what you're basically doing is like introducing them more to the classic menswear side of things, showing people like you can be like a cool dude, cool laid back dude, but dress well at the same time.
Absolutely. Like I think you can actually have that tailored, relaxed look as well, and it's a completely different look, but still look good. That's something that I would love to showcase them as well. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what you do on your socials. You do Instagram, but the YouTube as well, or
I'm trying to get into the YouTube, mate. Yeah, that's why I was asking those questions. It's difficult, like to wrap my head around the long form video as well, like filming and talking consistently for a long time. I think a lot of my short form content, it's thought about, it's scripted, it's punchy lines, and then I'll go out and read something that's 90 seconds. It's deliver a quick message and then leave. So I'm trying to get my head around that long form content now.
But I think you can. You're Australian. You got some entertainment in you.
Yeah. I can talk to a wall. That's the problem.
That's what I mean, guys. Shaunbirleystyle, find him on IG. Very entertaining dude and a really good guy as well.
Thanks, mate. Good. Thanks for having me, mate. Appreciate it.
I think I talked to him once. As far as I know, he's from LA, and he's got a really crazy suit brand. What do you think of him, of his look?
The look is quite unique, I guess. I think he checked all the details and all the check boxes. It's nothing I would wear, but
you can't. I can't as well because we don't have the, what do you call it? The vibe,
the swag.
The swag. It's the swag.
Yeah.
We do not have it. Also for the color, you gotta have a certain skin tone to wear a color like that. Looks amazing on him.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Oguz guy? I think he looks like my videographer, but if he sold his Bitcoin at like 110K.
I can see it being your videographer. I mean, if you first mentioned it, it totally made sense. And I see him smiling also, your videographer. But yeah.
You gotta be a bit more eccentric to rock that look.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. That's why I'm looking forward to gray hair, because it gives you much more options to really, experiment with extroverted style, because your gray hair kind of always gives you a certain elegant touch. I think so. I hope so.
Well, you're working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it from up there, right?
Yeah, I can.
Shit.
Also coming to Pitti, honestly, I think it's surprising how many women are here.
Yeah.
And also with tailored clothes, pretty interesting.
Yeah, I agree. And it just looks so nice. It's such a nice upgrade, uplift compared to what you see at the moment. I mean, women always dress better than men, but here it's beautiful to see that, and even a bigger upgrade than usually.
Yeah.
What do you think of Fashion Jesus?
Well, it's very suitable, the name.
That is Jesus how he is
that's Fashion Jesus.
portrayed in each and every church.
Yeah, that's true.
Been to.
100%.
He looks cool though. I think it's a vibe, you know. You gotta. He just went with the flow.
Yeah.
I always see this dude. He looks like the end boss of a tailor shop. What an awesome outfit! What a cool look.
Yeah.
So simple. But that's what it's all. Brown, blue, white. Sick.
Yeah. What do you think overall of the colors of PITTI? Anything that sticks out to you that you would say, well, that's new at PITTI this year? I think it's a lot of brown this year.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit biased towards the color of brown because the Mercury boys, all of them wore brown. I think the brown tones are not the beige tones. The last few years it was a lot of beige tones, but now I see a lot of brown, and also like I see this dude walking around over there, just whole navy look. It just looks so nice. I'm such a fan of whole navy outfits.
And even shoes are navy.
Yeah, that's rare. I think you could do black easily. That could be nice.
Yeah.
Like with the glasses.
But we had a discussion on the Discord server where we were talking about navy shoes. It came up like the 4th or 5th option, but I can totally see it.
He looks like a Parisian artist.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
Yeah.
Did you pull out a gray hair?
No, a wasp.
A wasp?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You know, I'm a classic menswear guy, and generally I think there's colors you can wear and colors you cannot wear. But then again, there's another element we usually don't talk about, and that is swag. And if you have the swag, you can rock completely different colors. And here's an example. My friend, you look awesome. If you'd be so kind to let us hear your name and tell us what you do and what you're wearing.
My name is Quentin Stayflythrash, and appreciate you for having me.
Nice.
I am a Los Angeles-based tailor. Thrash Bespoke. I'm wearing all of my own brand bags, everything.
Everything's made by you.
Yep.
Wow.
Except the scarf. Actually, the scarf I bought from an artist who was like making neck scarves out of some of his art.
Nice.
So just somebody I wanted to support, but yeah, came together with everything else.
Very nice. Are you from LA? Is that correct?
No, I'm from Georgia.
You're from Georgia?
Yeah, but I've been in LA almost 14 years.
Okay, but that's very interesting. How did you get from being born and raised in Georgia, going to LA, and then basically ending up here dressed in a suit like this? What was the journey?
It's a lot of steps that were in there. But I started out as an athlete. I went to college on a football scholarship.
Oh, wow.
American football.
Wow.
After I was always just known for dressing well. You know what I mean? That was just something that stood out to me. That stood out about me. That other people saw that I had talent in, and I could make a living doing it. But I was from a really small town where I wasn't really exposed to a lot.
Wow.
So I didn't really know that I could be into fashion until I was in my 20s.
Wow.
Yeah, so once I got to LA, that's when I was like opened up to a lot more things, and I was like, yo, like I can actually make a career out of this.
Wow.
There's people that'll pay me good money to give them something that comes so natural to me.
Oh wow, so you style people too?
I started out as a stylist, and then I moved into design. Yeah.
Wow, that is an amazing journey. Tell me more about your brand.
Yeah, I do bespoke suiting. I design a lot of different things, like saying bags, shoes. I do some like streetwear elements, but everything I do is all custom. So yeah, so it's just I love having fun with it. I'm known for patterns and colors, as you can see. You know what I'm saying, the pink linen today, but yeah, that's just what I'm known for, is being able to have this kind of classic, traditional design elements, but give it a little extra sauce, as we call it. Yeah.
That is extra sauce,
yeah.
as we see it. Wow, thank you so much for sharing, and I hope people see your brand.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
So that's it for today. We talked to a few people. Now we are heading home, just changing probably, and going to the Plaza Uomo party, on which we will hopefully talk to andreasweinas, an absolute menswear icon I am looking forward to talking to. If not tomorrow morning, let's see what the night brings, because at PITTI, you always take it as it comes. We're here at the Plaza Uomo party. This is one of the coolest parties at PITTI Uomo because it takes place in an old palazzo. Beautiful location, wonderful food, drinks are good as well, and guys, you probably will see half of your Instagram feed being around here. Everyone's there, and yeah, we're just looking forward to having a good time, having a few drinks, and of course, trying to get a hold of andreasweinas, one of the menswear style icons. We agreed to have an interview here. Let's see if it takes place, because we are in Florence, in fact, and in Italy. You never know if something's really happened. If not, tomorrow. But let's check out the location, have a good time, and yeah, talk to some people. We're now talking to a menswear icon. If this man was a Pokemon, it would be a Mewtwo. This guy is rare to catch and extremely powerful in the field of menswear. Andreasweinas, wow. I hope you liked the introduction.
That is the nicest introduction I've ever had.
Man,
thank you so much.
It's one of my favorite Pokemon.
I've always seen myself like a Pikachu or
really?
something, but
interesting.
It's very kind of
a lot of electricity, very powerful. Nice.
Or just a very cute little animal. Something
Okay,
like that.
That's good too.
I'm
nice.
shy, you know.
Are you?
Yeah, more than people think, to be honest.
Interesting. How did you get to classic menswear?
Oh, wow. Actually, I started being quite interested in more, you know, traditional fashion, more like runway shows. And then for some reason I felt, which I still believe, that part of fashion is, you know, it's too whipsy, you know.
Okay.
I wanted longer terms of trends. I wanted, you know, when you buy something, you don't want it for 1 week, 1 month, one season. I wanted longevity of everything. So, and also, to be honest, that opened my eyes to craftsmanship, like tailoring. And, you know, that goes hand in hand with my interest and passion for watches, which has been parallel to the tailoring side.
Yeah.
So that led me into a career in journalism. So I'm basically the editor of 2 magazines in Stockholm.
Okay.
Where I'm focusing mostly on watches.
Okay.
Basically all coverage of watches for those magazines. And also the more sartorial side of the fashion industry that we represent.
And how did you take it to social media? When did you start, and how did you get things rolling?
To be honest, it's a little bit of a lucky fluke, because Instagram, I think Instagram started around 2012.
Yeah.
And this is when I'm you know, starting a blog in 2010 or something in Sweden. And then when I moved to Stockholm to become an editor, that kind of worked a parallel way with my work. So I shared a lot of stuff. Like, first time I went to PITTI was 2012, and there were no social media whatsoever. So you had to follow, well, Tommy Ton, Sartorialist, all the street style photographers.
Exactly, yeah.
That was that time social media. And, you know, back then, when you posted something like we do now, it was a little bit easier, I think, to get traction from like-minded people. Yeah. While today it's unfortunately very hard for someone new to, you know, to get the same reach or whatever. So I was just, I think, happy and lucky. I've never ever wanted to be called an influencer. I respect people who see me that way, because I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. But I would definitely say that I was interested in clothing before, you know, I was a potential collaborator.
Would you have ever thought, once you started really diving into your passion, that you will end up working with a lot of brands, being requested by brands to lend your creativity to them, to be to be such a major player in the game that people really actively pursue having your name onto their brand or associated with them?
First of all, I am extremely privileged to have even the possibility to be here at PITTI, and first time I came, I was the biggest fanboy that existed. You know, it was probably the biggest thing I've ever experienced in my life at that point. Like, that was my 100% passion, and it still is. I am perhaps suffering from imposter syndrome, because I do not consider myself that important in this industry. I'm just honestly really happy and glad that people feel like comfortable enough.
Do you ever get to the point or have like the realization of like it's crazy what I'm doing right now?
Absolutely. I mean, again, if someone told then I'm not gonna say how young I was, but that guy going to Pitti for the first time and like drooling over Orazio Luciano jackets, that you will make a fabric with fox that will be made into a made-to-measure jacket. That
for example, how crazy is that?
Years. Yeah, it is, and I mean, that's also one thing that we talked about, me and a few friends, that it's something with this fair that you can't really compare it to Watches and Wonders, for example, which is much more strict business-wise. This is passion. Everyone who attends this is interested
I agree.
in some way. Like, might not be tailoring, it could be something else, but everyone. And that's quite lovely.
Beautiful. And the last question, I think for men to really get started in, I don't know, dressing better, and I think for a lot of people it's overwhelming because they don't know where to start, they have absolutely no idea. What would be an advice from you as a fashion stylist or as a connoisseur? How would you recommend someone to start out trying to improve their clothing?
I think there are like multiple ways to go. I love mewing or like reading up on all the rules.
You love mewing?
Knowing.
Okay.
And then
mewing.
reading
up.
up.
Gen Z.
No, but you know,
reading
up on all the classic rules. But then I realized that does not make someone well dressed.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you know all the rules, then you can ignore the ones who are not relevant. So I think start by figuring out who you are, watch a lot and get a lot of inspiration from different parts. But be careful with buying everything at once, first of all.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you, my philosophy has changed. My style has also changed and shifted size-wise, and so it's always a good thing to build your wardrobe over a longer period of time, I think.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
It's such
That's
a
a great
pleasure.
insight.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Good luck with the amazing work you do.
Thank you. andreasweinas, follow him
Cheers.
on socials, you'll find him. You can't get around him if you're interested in menswear. This was Pitti Uomo, day 1. See you guys tomorrow. Now we are heading for dinner. Welcome to Pitti Uomo day 2. Today it is much hotter than it was yesterday, therefore we need a summery fabric. I am wearing penny loafers by the brand Merquist. The suit is by Sir of Sweden. This is a seersucker suit. If you look at the texture of the fabric, it allows the air under it to circulate better, therefore it just cools you down in summer, which is why seersucker is a perfect summer fabric. Combining this also with a denim shirt by the brand Sir of Sweden, and I think it's a cool contrast between the denim or the chambray together with the seersucker. That's what I call sprezzatura. It's a clash of fabrics in this case. The pocket square is by Altea Milano. This is a beautiful design. I think it very matches the outfit, and the color pop of the orange is cool too for summer. The watch is the Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Duo Face. Again, color matching with the rest of the look to make everything coherent. And the sunglasses are TBD eyewear. I hope you guys enjoy the outfit. We are now on the hunt for AntonMasko because we have an open topic from the last Pitti, I think Pitti 2 years ago or so, and we have a small gift for him. But let's look for him and I'll tell you more about it. I think we found him. First, do we have to introduce him? Should we need?
Again?
People know him, I think.
Okay, okay.
They're tired of me.
So guys, I hope you're not tired of him yet. You should know him by now, because I think it was 2 Pittis ago. You were so nice to gift us something, you know, from Belarus. I think it was Belarusian chocolate.
Present for you.
Oh, okay, small presents. Nice. Maybe it's dry meat or something.
It's Alonka.
Oh! Hey! Hey, thank you very much. And we also brought you something. This is German chocolate. I recommend you just put it into the sun for another 1 hour, and then you can drink it. Yeah.
How Nutella come to our life.
Yes, exactly. That's how we do it.
Much.
But also, the thing is, last time I forgot the chocolate. I think I forgot it again. Since then, some interest just started rising. We added some interest, so therefore we also have a gift for you.
Thank you.
Yeah?
And it's like it become like our cereal.
Yes,
Netflix.
exactly.
Netflix.
Yeah, right. You're right. It's a
Thank
it's
you
a red
that you
thread.
follow us.
So if you like, just unpack your gift, and then maybe I hope you like it.
Of course.
Should I take something from you?
I just want to hug you.
You're welcome. Do you know why I knew you like those?
Yeah.
Because I did.
You know me.
It's actually not a gift. Merquist asked me because I needed some shoes. They sent them to me and asked me if we can put his shoes into the order as well. We said, yeah, sure. I give it to him. So yeah, I try to fight my way into your heart with gifted shoes.
It's good.
Yeah, it worked.
Of course.
Nice. And if not with this, then with our chocolate milkshake.
Put it inside.
That's nice.
I can put it on left or right shoes and just instead of for glass.
Put it in the shoe and do a shoe.
Yeah.
You can do that too.
It will be great.
Nice. Tell us about your outfit.
Can I put it?
Start with the shoes.
Shoes, the same one, Marquist.
Okay.
As always, I like guys, good everything. I have a lot of different style of shoes, and I like everything: penny loafers, tassel loafers, Belgian loafers, everything. Polish brand suit.
Oh.
And also shirt.
Polish brand again.
Yeah.
Tailor's Club.
Tailor's Club,
Okay,
Polish,
nice.
and I like the fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the fit, and glasses are CBD, and Francesca
Serafin.
I like her work. Great job. What else? Probably that's all.
Underwear.
Underwear. One moment. Thank you.
Okay,
Today
nice.
without.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. If you stand in the sun, we can see some like
Here. And Denise.
Nice. Good, my friend. Thank you very much.
Thank you, as always. Thank you for
Sorry, we forgot one. What's this?
Yeah, this is
Sartolane.
Sartolane, also Polish brand. I like the quality and what they do.
Nice.
That's all. That's all about me
outfit.
today.
Enjoy the chocolate.
Thank you so much. I will go to drink it with espresso. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We got another outfit check, and this time from another menswear style icon, and that is menswearmusings.
Hello.
My friend,
Thank you.
what are you wearing? You look amazing.
Thank you so much. This is from one of my favorite brands. This is Natalino. They're based in London.
Oh, nice.
They make in Naples, though. Jackets are made in Naples. Trousers are made in Portugal, I believe. This is a high twist wool. I think it's like 300 grams, though, so it's kind of got a good drape.
Thick, though. It looks thick.
It does. It has a good drape, but
Okay.
there's a breeze today, so it's coming right through. It's fantastic.
Okay, nice.
These shoes are from my favorite shoe company, TLB Mallorca. They're Artista line. Honestly, I can wear these all day. They're the most comfortable shoes that I own. I have them in 2 different colors. I like them so
Okay.
much. And this shirt is made to measure from Fayyad & Co. He's based in Miami.
Nice.
And he does bespoke, but also made to measure. On the wrist, I'm wearing a Longines.
We talked about that one yesterday. It's
Yeah,
beautiful,
they sent me this to wear while I'm here. It's the flagship heritage with the moon phase,
Very nice.
which I just love. It's just like the moon phase is such a romantic, sort of thing.
It is.
And this is this pocket square is from Serafine silk.
Nice, beautiful.
And what else? Oh, I'll mention one last thing. I was just in New Mexico with my family a few weeks ago. And New Mexico, of course, has lots of Native American culture, Navajo and other tribes. And I have a family kind of connection with that place. My grandparents had lived there at one point, and I was looking for a silver cuff like this.
Nice.
And I found one from a Navajo artist named Charlie John. Sterling silver. It's got, the classic motifs that you'd see on, Navajo stuff, but I was very pleased to find this in a fit, and everything like that. So it's got that family connection and also the trip that we just took, it makes memories, so.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's how great outfits come together. You just You go on trips, you get certain pieces here, certain pieces there, and you put them together in an outfit, and that's how you create some depth, as I would say it.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Justice.
Do you know this guy?
Dressed man on the planet.
Because today we're checking what he is wearing. My friend, thank you that you're here. Let us know what you're wearing and kindly start with the shoes.
Justus, it's a pleasure. So these are Belgian loafers from Suit Supply.
Nice.
The navy pants are part of my suit as well from Suit Supply.
Okay.
And then a very light silk blend double-breasted jacket also from Suit Supply.
Okay. That's, by the way, PITTI is the only place where you can just touch a man and it's not weird. You know?
Absolutely, and it feels like so much appreciation. So happy to be here. Thank you so much, Justus.
Okay. So Suit Supply, this shirt also Suit Supply?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And the pocket square?
The pocket square is a find from one of the travels to Italy. Honestly, not sure. A small boutique somewhere in Rome.
Okay, wonderful. So just no branding. It's just a beautiful piece.
Yeah. That's something that I like to do when I stroll the streets of Milan or Rome. There's always a little boutique that I find, and I treat this as a souvenir for my travels.
Nice, wonderful. That's how you do it. And your sunglasses?
Celine, actually.
Oh, nice, Celine.
I love them. Not easy for me to find a fitting pair, but this is a piece that I love, and I match it with everything.
It's an underrated brand, right? That's for men. I think a lot of men don't have Celine on the radar. Right?
Yeah, that is absolutely true. And actually, I think the majority of their collection is actually for women. I absolutely don't mind. They fit me well, I think, and I love to wear them.
So, it's actually women's frame.
I think so. Honestly, I think so. I'm not 100% sure that they make men's at all, honestly. So it might be a women's frame. Absolutely.
Awesome. That's how you do it. That's what I did back then. I mostly wore women's jeans. Sounds weird, but I like the fit because men's jeans mostly didn't fit me. And you can do the same with sunglasses, whatever.
Absolutely.
If they fit, they fit. They don't have to be gendered.
Absolutely, and I think the same goes, for example, for fragrances, right? Why limit yourself?
100%. And do you wear any fragrance right now?
Yes, I have the Oud by Acqua di Parma.
Nice. Very good choice.
Cool. I love Acqua di Parma.
If you want to look elegant, do it like he does, wear what he wears. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Justus.
Very nice. I love red hair, man. Dark red hair, it looks really cool. Brown tones again. Lots more dark brown tones. Usually there's more cream tones in the last couple of years, but this time more dark brown tones, which is something I really like and appreciate. Oh yeah, really cool. It's just so simple. Like a special tie, striped tie. Nice. Almost, it's a golden colored suit. That looks nice. Also cool with the grayish hair. I can't wear my sunglasses right now because I'm honestly a bit too stingy to put prescriptive glasses in each and every pair because I have too many. That's why some are just without prescription. Therefore, I can't see anything. So I'm wearing my glasses like this now, but it's actually way too bright. I'm not a fan of suspenders, to be honest. I think suspenders is it's a cool accessory, but at the same time, I think it's an obsolete accessory. It's like you really try to get a certain look. I mean, I get it because some trousers already come with buttons for suspenders, but it doesn't look like it belongs to this era. You know? My opinion. Look at that guy with the sparkling suit. Somebody yesterday said that's super Russian, and I think it just looks awful. Man, what are you doing? There are some people that use a color pop, for example, but a color pop is something different than having jewelry stitched or glued onto your blazer. I think that's just that's a certain level of extrovertness that you shouldn't reach in classic menswear, in my honest opinion. Yeah, they look cool, very classy. They look cool with the hats too. And I think that is Solero fabric, the one on the right, that looks kind of brown-greenish. It was invented for, basically for the military to prevent like a UV radiation to go through your fabric. But as far as I know, it didn't work out. So they discontinued it for the army, but still sartorialists started appreciating it and made suit fabrics, or made suits from it. And right next to the guy, you've got the Adidas shoes. Man, nice, really cool with the dark green denim shirt, chambray shirt, and a muted colored Tie? Beautiful. I appreciate those simple outfits, those simple, subtle color combinations. I think that's the coolest for menswear. Yeah, she looks really cool. I think women wearing sartorial styled outfits is very underrated. I think you can rock it. I think the color tone really makes a difference. It's again, it's like a milky, muted tone, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I get the vibe. I would rock that as well. You'd be the coolest guy at a Great Gatsby party. You should bring it back. Yeah, the thing is with those kind of styles, it's not a style, it's a costume, and that is something I don't appreciate during PITTI. You know, I'm the first guy, and I'm also already thinking about my next costume, probably a Batman costume, a nice one, because I really love like just trying on costumes and not giving a fuck. But this is not good for the PITTI reputation. You know, this is not about wearing costumes and just, I don't know, putting on a show. You can put on a show with your own style, and that should be enough. And if you really need a costume to really get the attention here, then you're doing something wrong, and you're sending the wrong message, I think, during a fair like this, because this is what people see from PITTI online, because this goes viral the most, and I don't think that's good. That's good for the reputation. It's not good for anybody here. Yeah, nice. That's I think the Portuguese crew, no? Cacho is his name. Very nice, with a polo, white suit, black shoes, very cool. Black details with I think the sunglasses and the belt. That's how you can tie in different colors. That's how you can tie in even black and white together. Or black accessories in an all white outfit by having sunglasses, belt and shoes in the same color. Very simple, but very well executed, looking good. You know, in his case, I think that's an outfit. That's not a disguise. He's just, of course, it doesn't really suit to the PITTI aesthetic, but then again, he just does his own thing. Same with my photographer or videographer. He's just fully rocking his own style, and that's cool. That's not a costume. But what the other guy is wearing, like the whole morph suit, that's a costume. And so it's not that I have something against street style, not at all, but I don't like costumes. Guys, in case you were wondering who's actually behind the camera, I gotta tell you guys, this dude has even more drip than I do. Actually, so much drip, especially in today's outfit, that I'm just wondering myself, why was it raining yesterday and not today? This dude is my best man. We've been living together in Flatshare for years, then we converted to YouTube, came from camera to videography, and this dude is smashing it, and not only on the camera, but also in terms of street style. My guy, thank you for everything. Let us
Finally,
know what you're
I
wearing.
get a cool introduction too.
Of course, of course. Let us know what you're wearing.
Thank you very much. So we got Clark's slippers, bought these last year here in Florence, after the PITTI. I got the shorts from Zara. They do like 2-3 really cool special collections every year.
Awesome, that's Zara.
Yeah, it's incredible, right? I got like
Awesome.
6-7 pieces along from that collection. Suit Supply, the shirt, very good if you're carrying 2 heavy cameras the whole day.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to just get
light,
some breeze.
breathable,
Yes, and like cool my armpits.
Nice.
Then we got the glasses from TBD Eyewear, like 80% here at the PITTI.
Yeah, you're right.
And the cap is from an artist from New York. I don't remember his name and the brand, but I will link it in the video.
Nice. And you also got like some, what are those, like loops to put in your lighter and a cigarette, or and herbal cigarettes on the other side. Nice. That's cool. Man, guys, the thing is, you can put a street style dude into an outfit, him into my outfit, he looks fresh as fuck as well, but you can't really turn it around. We just talked about it. Why not put me into his outfit and then you can be the judge? But I think I won't look as fresh with his outfit as he would be with mine.
I think we can make that work, to be honest. I think we could get you like a good street style outfit.
Okay, we can try. But man, this is the man behind the cam. This is what he looks like, and he is really doing the magic behind the scenes together with the editing team. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
That was it with day 2 of PITTI Uomo. Now we're heading to Mercury, a German tailor, because I'm gonna get a bespoke suit. I'm absolutely looking forward to that. That will be a separate video, probably in German, because those guys are just too funny. But I'm very much looking forward to my suit. After that, we're going to the WM Brown party, and that will also be a great event. We'll probably just put in some snapshots, because else it will be too much input. But that was it for day 2. We're following up with day 3. Guys, as you can see, it is totally packed here. I've been pushed towards the end of the pool. So many people to talk to, so many inspiring personalities. You probably know most of these people from Instagram. We'll just try to take everything in and have a bit of off time. We'll just show you some material from the party here, and we'll continue with day 3 tomorrow. Welcome to PITTI Uomo day 3. I gotta tell you guys, I got blisters on my feet. I've got a headache from drinking a bit too much last night, to be very honest with you. And as you can see in the background, there's not much more going on. It's just the 3rd day. At the 1st day, people arrive. 2nd day, it's the hottest day because people are fully here, they're motivated. And the 3rd day, they're mostly leaving. Therefore, let's just concentrate on the style ratings, give you some more input, some more inspiration for your summer outfits, and I hope you guys enjoy the day. Outfit check PITTI Uomo day 3. Today it is even hotter than yesterday, therefore I chose a more lighter suit with a slight color pop. But let's start with the shoes. The shoes are test loafers by the brand Mrderrickbrownie. The suit is by Sir of Sweden. What I like about the suit is the suit does look kind of thick, but in the end it isn't. There is no lining, therefore it is more breathable. So if you go for a suit in summer, always check that there is no lining. The shirt is by my brand, that is Fredericks, from the new summer collection, still available. The watch is a Psycho Mod watch. That means it's a Frankenstein watch. It's just put together out of many pieces. The pocket square is by Sarah Feinsilk, perfectly matches my shirt. And the sunglasses are by TBD Eyewear. Guys, let me know what you think of the outfit. And if you want to shop the shirt, go to fredericksgermany.com. This dude is a specimen. I see him all the time, and he's very dressed eccentrically. I think that's a word, eccentrically. Sometimes a bit too much, but then he pulls out some outfits with the wider pants where you just think, okay, that's a really cool look. I think it's well done, but very kind of it's got like a comic villain vibe outfit. I like that. And this dude, he looks like a heartbreaker from France or so. Like he's on Pinterest boards of young ladies dreaming of a guy looking like him. It's a very simple outfit, but very well made, very well executed. Like wearing an open linen shirt is something people usually don't do. Then you combine it with an undershirt, like a pleated trousers, linen as well, and then braided loafers. I think braided loafers are gonna make a comeback. Personally, I don't enjoy them that much, but I think people will appreciate them even more in the next couple of seasons of summers coming up. Cool outfit, especially also with the glasses. You gotta keep in mind that something like hairstyle, beard style, but also your sunglasses and the choice of accessories can really upgrade your outfit. People really don't have that on the radar sometimes. This dude again, my favorite Australian creator. He is not just well dressed, but he's also a funny dude. He's like, I think he's the type of guy, if you're in a bad mood, he just comes by like, hey man, you got a beer? He drinks the whole beer in once and he just smashes it on his head just to make you a better time. He's a really cool dude. He's wearing flared pants. He's got the Western details on the back as well. The pockets also not parallel. Also nice outfit. I'm not a big fan of wearing like jeans or white pants with very dark like black shoes, but I think he does it well, especially with the tie, shirts, and the unconstructed jacket. It's a very nice sartorial look. The frames with the yellowish glasses, that's the way. Cool look. I really like this outfit. I think these kind of vests are super hard to style, but this Pitti in the last few months, I feel like people really picked up on them and showed some outfits in which they look really, really cool. And he does it very well. It's kind of a trucker, sartorial, laid-back look. It's cool. I enjoy it. He is such a vibe, such a character. He's from Scotland, guys, and a really, really warm-hearted dude. In terms of style, he's super, super gentleman. He executes it down to a T. It's just that, like, for example, I don't like the single pieces. I don't like the shoes, way too much for me. But he does it well, and that's what it's all about. His outfit, I would wear it, but he looks really cool doing it. What I really like, what I really enjoy at Pitti is like those very simple outfits. Just a denim shirt, dark blue chinos, and a random pair of sneakers. I mean, I wouldn't wear those sneakers, but in general, how casual this guy looks. He looks like a dad, but he's still kind of well dressed. And it's just because of the colors and because of the fabric. And of course, he's got some character in his face. Cool dude. I like it. I like those outfits. Those are some of the best because they're just natural, they're just easy. You know, the United States are not very known for their fashion, but there are some people dressing extremely well, and you also meet them here at Pitti in Florence. This is Derek. Derek, very cool outfit.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, let us know what you're wearing and start with the shoes.
Sure. Shoes are mirror mules from GH Bass.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Did you have to break them in?
A little bit, yeah. They were a little stiff at first, yeah.
I had some too.
So the suit is made to measure from Samuelson. They're based out of New York City.
Okay, Samuelson.
Yep, and the shirt is from Eton.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, if I may.
Yeah.
Nice fabric.
Thank you.
Cool. And you're wearing a piece of jewelry? What's
Yep,
that?
I'm wearing this bee pin brooch that a friend of mine, he's based out of Philadelphia. I think he makes them, so I got it from him, so yeah.
Beautiful. And the rest, the watch, if you may?
Sure. The watch is from Tissot. I have a ring that I cannot remember where I got this from, but this one is from Gucci.
Nice.
This one also from Gucci. I got this from Amazon.
Okay, cool. But that's how you got to do it, you know? It doesn't have to be expensive.
Yeah.
It just has to fit your style, fit your personal aesthetics. Very nice. And the sunglasses?
Yeah. These are from, a friend of mine, he's in Dubai. They're called the Gentleman's Community. He just gave these to me yesterday.
Nice.
So,
and how,
very well.
Yeah, thank you.
And how come you're here? What brought you to Florence?
Honestly, so in 2009, I was on Tumblr. I don't even know what that is.
Nice, yeah, I do.
I remember seeing images of these guys like all in suits, and like I was such a big fan of like suits and like tailoring, and I was like, one day I'm going to get there. So
Nice.
I actually came for the first time back in January 2025,
Okay.
and I will be here every season
Nice.
moving forward. So
That's cool. You said you're from Indiana?
Indiana, yeah.
Nice.
Midwest,
Wow.
middle of nowhere.
What a long way. And then you took the trip just to come here and
Just to
get
come
the
here.
inspiration?
Absolutely,
Very
inspiration. Meet new people, meet you guys.
Nice.
So,
And how's it going so far? Did you get the inspiration you were looking for?
absolutely.
Okay.
10 times.
10
tenfold.
times.
Tenfold.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is something you are inspired about the most? Is there something that stands out to you?
I just love the way that everyone here looks like they're effortlessly put together. Like it's not forced, it's not fake. It's just like people throw on what's comfortable to them, and it looks so good. Like that's what I aspire for.
Nice.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you say there are some people that try super hard, and there are people that are super effortless?
Of course.
Because I think there's a great breach between exactly those parties.
Yeah.
But there are of course much more people that are very effortlessly well dressed.
Yeah. I would say that the scale leans more 80% people effortless. I've seen a couple of peacocks walking around, where they want the attention, but at everything there's always going to be that little select few. But I think for the most part, everyone looks like yourself, like effortlessly, just cool.
Okay, nice. And for people that want to start out with building their own style, where they really don't know where to start, what would be advice from you? How did you do it?
I get this question a lot. I always say start with a capsule wardrobe, something that you can mix and match everything together. You definitely need a foundation, like a base layer to start with.
I agree.
And you build from there. Then you get your more unique pieces. You're like one of a kind that you can add on top of that.
Very nice. That's exactly what I'm preaching, guys. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
And I hope you got the inspiration you wanted, and
did.
definitely forward to seeing you next time.
Likewise.
Nice. So that was it with PITTI Uomo. We tried everything we could. As you guys can see, there's just no one here anymore. We don't want to try too hard, you know, therefore let's keep it as it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Just to help us out, like, subscribe, or comment whatever you want to see next. Thank you very much, and see you next PITTI.